All right, guys, today we're working on an oven. We went to cook dinner last night, and guess what? The oven wouldn't heat. So we need to take this bottom element out. We've already confirmed that the top broil element does work. So we're going to remove this bottom element and test it to make sure that's not the issue or the issue. So we're just going to use a 1/4 inch ratchet here. So one screw out. Take the other one out. All right, from here we can pull this out some. Where we can unplug it from the wires. Got one. We got two. So we're just gonna leave those wires back there. Alright guys, now that we got our element out of the oven, I've already checked it for breaks and everything, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get our multimeter, we're going to put it on ohms, we're going to put it at the lowest setting here, and we're going to see if anything has any resistance in it. So, looks like we're getting some resistance, so what that tells me is it is not the heating coil, and it is probably something else, most likely the control board in there. So let's go ahead and put this back and let's see what else we can find. Alright, now that we know that the element's not bad, since we've tested it, we do get some resistance in there, we're just going to hook it back up in here. Just going to simply reconnect the connectors there. And gently push it back into its hole. We're going to put our screws back in. We got a helper here today. Alright, we got those snugged down. Elements back into place. Now we can go further on diagnosing this and seeing if it's a control board or not. Alright guys, now that we've tested the element on our Kenmore stove and we found that that's in good working order, what we're going to do is we're going to take the back off here. We're going to replace the control panel to fix our problem. So we got 6 screws here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're taking them out with just a 1/4 inch driver here. We'll do this bottom one last so we just don't drop this whole panel on ourselves. Alright, now that we got that exposed, we want to make sure everything's unplugged. We're just going to take out our wiring connections. And then just take a Phillips head screwdriver. To take out these 4 screws. All right, we got the old control board out. We're going to put the new one in. All right, now that we got the old control board out, we need to take this overlay off to place on the new control board. So the easiest way to do that is to get yourself a little putty knife. We're going to slide it in between. I did that corner, but you slide in between, and it's just going to help peel that old overlay off. And so that should come right off, so we can place that onto the new control board. All right, we got that cover lay put on the new control board, so now all we need to do is reinstall it back into the stove. Start these screws in here. Alright guys, one thing you probably noticed is that these metal brackets that were on the other one, just on the side to hold it in, I did not reuse those. There's a slight variation between the two control boards, to where this one, it was just flat, and the new control board had some supporting ridges on there to help support everything. So it looks like it's just an improved design, so we don't need to use those to hold that control board back into place. Okay guys, you got that control board secured back in there, so now it's just time to reattach all our plugs. 1 and 2. Time to rebutton up the back here. Start with this top bolt here. We're not going to fully tighten everything until we get all the bolts in. We make sure everything lines up where they're supposed to go. We got everything put in, so let's go ahead and tighten it all down. Alright guys, now all that we have left is push it back in, plug it in, and make sure everything works. Pushed it back in. We set it to bake because we weren't getting it to heat up when we'd bake. Open it up, and we've got heat. Alright guys, there you go. If you're having the same problem, it's not too hard to get it fixed and save yourself a ton of money by doing it yourself. If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.